How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here with another episode of Supernatural, as we are on episode number 9 of season 3, and we are in the second half of this season. A season that has been absolutely fascinating and wonderful to explore. Really enjoyed what has occurred in this season, and yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what the second half produces. Of course, the more episodes we do conclude this season, the more nervous I get, because we all know what is at stake with Dean, and yeah, I feel like I am going to be increasingly nervous each week that passes by in terms of worrying about what's going to happen with Dean and how damning things can be, especially since, of course, we're trying to find a way out of this situation. But it is looking like you may as well give up hope. Of course, all these characters are being told, just forget it, okay? Dean's going down, whether you like it or not. So, yeah. But I'm excited to get into this episode. As I've said, we are kickstarting, should I say, the second half of this season, and last episode was pretty great stuff. Something I was not expecting whatsoever, but I'm not complaining. I mean, apart from the fingernail scene. No, but in all seriousness, it was a really wonderful treat, and it was pretty moving as well, with the fact that this could be Dean's last Christmas. Sam not wanting any of it. He doesn't want to accept that because you know, it is just heartbreaking. So yeah, but it was really great, and I really loved that ending scene as well. I did hear about what actually happened with the eggnog as well, because Jared is a little shit apparently. So no, I heard about that on my Patreon, and I'm like, fucking Jared. So I'm wondering if that's going to be in the bloopers or whatever, when it comes to, obviously, when I do the bloopers, because I can just imagine it. Fucking hell. No, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 9 of season 3 for Supernatural. Let's go. Did you say Dalek?
What is it?
It's my teeth!
Is she gonna lose all her teeth?
Janet?
The fuck is this episode? Oh my god! She dead or oh my. First the bloody fingers, then the teeth. Can this show stop torturing me, please?
New age wicked water douser either. This is old world black magic, Dean. I mean,
the original stuff. All that jazz.
I hate witches. They're always spewing their bodily fluids everywhere. It's creepy. You know, it's downright unsanitary.
Yeah, well.
Why have you got a bandage around your hand, Mrs.? Oh my god! I think you need to throw that out.
Now you're going to eat it.
Oh my god. It's gonna be Oh, that's subtle. Oh! Oh, it's worse. I thought he would eat and then his teeth would... Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! What in the Freddy Krueger? Shit!
Hit, huh? Little witch on witch violence?
I guess.
I'd like to report a dead body. 309 Mayfair Circle. My name? Yeah, sure, my name is...
You
A lot
just...
of witches ganking each other.
You just hung up on them.
But I think maybe we got a coven on our hands.
Book of Shadows, we kneel before you. Let us serve your master as you serve us. Book of Shadows,
My God,
we
Book
kneel
of
before you. Let us serve your master.
So this is the CW's Charmed reboot. Okay. I'm not liking it.
You must
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
green
lie.
Thank. If they killed the nut job, should we thank them or what?
They're working black magic too, Dean. They need to be stopped.
Yeah, they're not exactly
Stop,
keeping
like,
their
stop.
hands clean.
They're human, Sam.
They're murderers.
Ooh. Oh, Sam!
Burn, witch, burn.
Sam, if you want to keep him.
Dean, look, just chill out.
No, no. She's messing with your head. God knows why. That's who they are.
I'm telling you the truth.
And I'm telling you to shut up, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Hey! Hey!
Are you even a part of this conversation?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because he's my brother, you black-eyed skank.
Oh, right. And you care about your brother so much. That's why you're checking out in a few months, leaving him all alone?
Oh shit! Oh
At least
shit!
I'm gonna try and save him since you won't be here to do it anymore.
I said shut up!
Oh my God!
Are you feeling okay?
Why are you always asking me that?
Because you're taking advice from a demon, for starters. And by the way, you seem less and less worried about offing people. You know, you used to
Oh,
eat
I
you
mean,
up
Dean
inside.
has
What has that gotten me?
Dean has got a point
Nothing,
here.
It's just what you're supposed to do, okay? We're supposed to drive in the freaking car and freaking argue about this stuff. You know, you go on about the sanctity of life.
It's the way I see it. If I'm gonna make it, if I'm gonna fight this war after you're gone, then I gotta change.
It's got to be more hardened. Oh.
Into you.
Oh.
I gotta be more like you.
Oh, Dean!
Let's go. I can't find it.
It's under the bed, surely, please. It's not time.
Stop calling me bitch.
Thank you.
Go.
What? We weren't hurting anyone. Please, we don't even know your brother.
Stop the spell, or die. 5 seconds.
Shit.
4.
Oh my God, Sam.
Don't kill us. We were just getting Renee a lower mortgage rate.
What?
What was that stuff? God, it was ass. It tasted like ass.
Wait.
It's called witchcraft, short bus.
Huh? How do you know what? I'm not
You're
gonna
the
ask.
Short bus. Short bus.
Okay.
Dean.
Maybe it's not you. You didn't want anything for yourself? Or is it because you're already getting what you wanted? Like these women's souls.
Oh shit.
I'm not. I don't.
Jigs up. Yeah. Hey!
Nice dick work, Magnum.
Ah!
Sorry, sweetheart, but your brother's lungs should be on the floor by now.
He's gonna shoot, yeah. Oh my God! Oh, this was what Ruby was warning him about as well. Oh my God.
You're in a lot of trouble, Sam.
Well,
You're not our messiah. We don't believe in you. But
well.
there's a new leader rising in the West. A real leader. That's the horse to bet on, Sam.
Oh
One
my
who's gonna
God.
Tear this world apart. Think.
Hey! Oh my God. Oh my God.
2 for 1. Lovely.
Wait.
Ruby.
Let me serve you again. I've wanted it. I've wanted you for so long.
She knows how to pull her strings, right? Dean.
But then again, you always were a lying whore.
Hey, you don't even dare call her a whore.
She was one of mine. I turned her out a long, long time ago.
Oh?
Ruby here was a witch. Of course, that was when you were human.
Oh? Oh, shit!
Didn't want your friends to know that all those centuries back you sold yourself to me. Embarrassing.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck. Oh! Yes, Dean!
Go.
Oh, shit. Wow. That was intense.
Back when the plague was big?
So all of them?
Wow.
Every damn demon? They were all human once?
Holy shit.
Everyone I've ever met.
Well, they sure don't act like it.
Most of them have forgotten what it means. Or even that they were.
And is
That's
that
what
where...
happens when you go to hell, Dean.
Is that what Dean is
That's
fated
what
to
hell
be?
is.
There's no way of saving me from the pit, is there?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Great.
Why'd you tell Satan
Right.
she could?
So he would talk to me. You need to help me get him ready. For
Hello?
life without you. To fight this war on his own.
No, no!
I remember what it's like.
Well, what's
Not
like?
all of her humanity's burnt away.
Being human.
That's the key, really. I think that is the key, isn't it? Like, not all of her humanity has been chipped away. There is still that little bit of human spirit in there, and that's enough. So, but damn, every human. They don't become subjects of demons, they become the demons. Which is very, very scary when you think about it, because, yeah, you become the embodiment of all the evil, etc. And wow, but that was really, really great stuff. Like, especially just everything that came out, especially with Ruby as well. About the fact that, hey, it set things up in terms of I was once a human. I'm gonna switch that on in a minute. But yeah, I was once a human, and I went through, yeah, torture basically. But she even said that it can take hundreds of years. So maybe with what she had to say at the end there, not everything was eradicated. Whereas what we see, their humanity has been forgotten about. And with Ruby, that might be enough, really. Might be mostly demon, but there's still a little bit of humanity, and that's still enough. So, yeah. And I'm wondering if that might be what happens to Dean. If there is truly no way out of this, they'll chip away. Maybe Dean's going to become part... I don't know. But one can only theorize if there is no way of saving Dean, then maybe he will fight, because he can be stubborn. He will fight and he will escape, but he will, have a bit of that demon essence, but he'll still be Dean, right? So pretty awesome stuff there with this episode, which uncovered quite a bit, didn't it? We had Ruby revelations in regards to the fact that she was once upon a time a human being who decided, well, she didn't decide, really. She wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna be a demon, please. No, but she became a demon, and yeah, so but she still has a bit of that humanity, basically. She said about the fact that she feels that connectivity to human life, and I'm wondering if that is basically... I'm assuming that is basically the difference between why she is not being a typical demonic pain in the ass, and her being her, basically, where she's willing to help out Dean and Sam, really. So, of course, it will be very, very interesting to see what, I guess, the full end game is for her, because, I mean, she could betray us, etc., or, you know, she could die fighting a good cause, fighting the good fight, because Sam's definitely going to find out about the fact that Ruby told Dean, there's no way of saving you, that's it, end of the line, you're going to hell. And I'm not gonna lie, that is gonna suck, because all of this time, and especially with how emotional Sam is, there's been this false hope that has been given to Sam. He's been on this trail. He's been so determined to find a way out of this situation. And now you have Ruby tell Dean, yeah, he doesn't know this, but there's no way out of this, buddy. So, yeah. But... yeah, I don't know how people would feel about that, because, like I said, I know how emotional Sam is, and Ruby has been kind of pulling him along, in a sense, about the fact that there could be a way, when in reality, and I do believe her, I do believe the fact that she is willing to tell Sam and get him ready, and in reality, the more, I don't know, the more hardened mentality of Dean means she has to share the painful news that he's going to go to hell and there's no way out of this. So, but I still want to believe that there is a way out of this for Dean, should I say. Nothing's impossible in my books, but I do feel like if there is that bit of humanity in Ruby, and she is, you know, team Winchester, then that might come at a situation where Dean might have to die, and he might have to go to hell, and then he returns. So, yeah, but he'll have that demonic essence. He might be a bit more of a dick, but I can see that happening if there is this situation where humans turned into demons, and the ones that have lost entirely their humanity, they become like Tammy, really. They forget about their humanity. But there is that little spark in some people, or some demons, should I say, like Ruby, that allows them to have that empathy, that allows them to have all the perks of the demons without, of the demon kind, should I say, without losing themselves entirely, if that makes sense. Because Ruby seems to be very, very adamant on helping out. So, and I do want to find out a bit more about Ruby's past, to be fair, since obviously that was ushered in this episode. To see what she was like pre-hell, I guess. That way I can potentially get an idea of what Dean might be like if there is no way out of this. Because I can see there being this side where Dean will have that demonic essence, but he will still be it might create conflict for Sam. Like, I feel like Sam might not know how to feel about Dean, but primarily he'll still be Dean, so we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But I feel like this episode did a very good job at establishing how the demons are, how they become who they are, with their humanity being stripped away. Obviously not instantly, as Ruby said, it could take hundreds of years and whatnot. So, yeah, but yeah, it was very, very interesting about the fact that we learned a bit about Ruby, about how she had she sold a soul and then became part of the demon or Team Demon, should I say, even though she wasn't Team Demon, but you get the idea. And we had this very interesting side of things with witches, but they weren't really, all nefarious, and Tammy was playing them like a damn fiddle, really, and, she was there posing, so... that was all well and good. And not just that, though, but this demon was someone who, even Ruby couldn't handle, really, on her own. She, there had to be a bit of an assist all around. Even that one surviving member of the book club, of course. And then she sadly died, so yeah, but... everyone had to, Sam was sadly pinned up to the wall, so he couldn't really do much of a fight, really. But Dean got the killing blow, and just how ruthless he was. So, but I also really loved the first interactions of Dean and Ruby as well. And I gotta say, I really loved that first showdown. Like, obviously, Dean's animosity against demons is definitely going to be at the forefront. But I don't know, I just really love the idea of Jensen and Katie Cassidy just interacting, because obviously Jensen's incredible as Dean. And then obviously I know Katie Cassidy specifically as Laura Lance in Arrow. And I know how incredible she is. So it's kind of it's kind of blows my nerdy little mind there. So no, but it was really, really great to have obviously Ruby save Dean's life, and then Dean save her life, really. So yeah, and there is this little bit of an understanding. So yeah, but also it was very, very interesting about how she wants Sam to be ready, but not just that. Sam has admitted to himself that he's had to lose part of himself, really. Obviously, we touched upon in the last episode about the fact that, maybe something has changed for Sam. And yeah, maybe, that you could chalk down the experiences of his death as something that he doesn't want to happen again, especially if he's trying to find a way to save Dean. Because if you let your guard down whilst trying, and that's completely it for you, that's completely it for Dean. So, and whereas it relates to Dean in a sense, it is a very, very powerful thing that Sam is doing, and it's basically having that independency. It's basically preparing to be more like Dean, because Dean, he knows that Dean can make very, very hard calls, and he has to be prepared just in case he does lose Dean. But he's also, gonna continue looking for a way out of this for Dean. But you don't want to be very unprepared, and you don't want... that's it, though. Like, especially if Ruby says there's no... Like, he is on a trail... He feels like he's on certain trails, but no matter what trails he finds, it's going to lead to nada. Not. Whatever other zero word you want to put in there. No, but... he's got to be prepared just in case, and now he has to be prepared to basically take Dean's place, and that means not having as much of an empathetic view on regard to human life as he did before, because sometimes the hard calls have to be made. And it's just really, really shocking, really, to see Sam in that position, because... obviously we've gotten accustomed to Sam for these past 2 seasons, and now we're seeing this different side to him, but that's because of the fact that he has to prepare himself. He has to make the hard calls if needs be, really. So it is a very, very interesting dilemma to have, but one that I feel like makes a lot of sense, because like it can go 50-50. Either we do find a way to save Dean, or or Dean's gonna go, and you need to be prepared, because otherwise, yeah, who's gonna continue fighting the good fight, really? So you've got to cover all your bases just in case the worst does happen, and it's looking like it's going to be that way. With Ruby's word being true, seemingly, and I like I said, I do believe that, because the fact that she needs Sam to be ready for what's going to be ahead of him potentially, and the fact that Dean is more hardened in terms of emotions. He doesn't want things to just like she doesn't want things to just spiral. So yeah, but no, overall, this was pretty great stuff. I mean, again, we had some gnarly things that happened in this episode. I was just thinking about the fact that, well, I can't get any worse than the fingernail just being lost. Oh no, you just lose your teeth. Not gonna lie, that man eating to his burgers, I thought what we saw with that woman with all of her teeth falling out, I thought you were gonna have him just chomp on the burger, his teeth would fall out. As if you just lost your, like you just swallow your teeth and all of that. I was just really worried. And, you know, oddly enough, the alternative was worse. Because I think we would all be put off for a week. And I think I'm being a bit lenient there if we, you know, took a snack on your burger and then you find a horde of maggots there. So, lovely. Lovely stuff. I wish this season would stop freaking me out. But I've really enjoyed this episode. And like I said, it was really great to have a bit of lore explored, especially with Ruby, especially with the fact that she was, you know, once a happy human. And, well, I wouldn't say a happy human, but you get the idea. She was once human. She sold her soul, becomes demon, still has a bit of that humanity tethered there. So, yeah, but, yeah, pretty awesome stuff in this episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!